The mood around Hollis Hall has shifted this week. The long grind of training camp is starting to give way to something new, competition against a fresh opponent. For nearly 3 weeks, the Chicago Bears have been lining up against the same teammates, running through the same drills, and testing themselves against the same schemes. That changes on Friday. This Friday, the Miami Dolphins arrive for a joint practice ahead of Sunday's preseason opener. And while the game will grab headlines, this joint practice is the real proving ground. Why? Because joint practices combine the intensity of game day with the focus of a practice setting. There's no easing in, it's starters against starters, game speed from the first snap, and an atmosphere that can get chippy quickly. This is where players can rise, fall, or change their place on the depth chart in just a couple of hours. 1. Caleb Williams, quarterback. There's no getting around it. Caleb Williams will be the headline act. Every pass, every read, and every audible will be under the microscope. Williams has already shown flashes in camp of why he was drafted to be the franchise quarterback. But this is different. He's about to face a defense that hasn't been watching his every move for weeks. Miami will throw disguised blitz, rotate coverages late, and press receivers in ways that force a quarterback to react in real time. For Williams, it's not about lighting up the stat sheet. It's about looking comfortable, commanding the huddle, avoiding pre-snap mistakes like the false starts that plagued FanFest, delivering the ball on time. And let's be honest, if he happens to look sharper than Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa in the same setting, it would send a nice jolt of confidence through the team and the fan base. 2. Kyle Monangai, running back Kyle Monangai is one of the names buzzing around camp right now. The rookie running back runs like he's angry at the ground. Every carry is physical, every finish is through contact. Head coach Ben Johnson has already gone on record saying Monangai is someone they can trust this season. That's a rare endorsement for a rookie. But the Bears' backfield is crowded, and the RB2 battle between Monangai and Roshan Johnson is very real. Friday's joint practice will be one of the first times Monangai can show that his physical running style works against defenders who don't know his tendencies. If he breaks tackles and consistently pushes piles forward, the RB2 job could start to tilt in his favor. 3. Rome Odunze, wide receiver Rome Odunze, is the definition of a second-year breakout candidate. Already in Ben Johnson's circle of trust, Odunze has been a highlight machine in camp. His touchdown over Kyler Gordon at FanFest had the crowd buzzing, and his route running has looked crisper than ever. Friday's practice offers him a chance to dominate a Dolphins secondary that lacks a true lockdown corner after trading Jalen Ramsey. The challenge for Odunze will be proving he can win early in routes, create separation, and make contested catches against a defense built on speed. If Odunze can translate his camp production into big moments against Miami, he might just lock in his status as the clear WR2 and a player who could push DJ Moore for the team's receiving lead this season. 4. Colston Loveland and Luther Burden, 3 rookie pass catchers. Colston Loveland and Luther Burden, 3 are at different positions, but in similar situations. Both are rookies trying to force their way into meaningful roles in year one. Loveland, a tight end, has been a steady presence since camp began. He's winning routes against linebackers, holding his own in blocking drills, and showing a knack for finding soft spots in zone coverage. The tight end room isn't overly crowded, giving him a realistic shot at T2 from day one. Burden's path is trickier. After missing the first 4 practices with a soft tissue injury, he's been playing catch-up. But since returning, he's been explosive, showing quick acceleration off the line and strong hands in traffic. His challenge is cracking a wide receiver rotation that already includes Moore, Odunze, and Olamide Zaccoz. Friday will be a major test for both. Against Miami's defense, which likes to mix press coverage with aggressive safety play, they'll have to prove they can win against physicality and still make plays. 5. Kirana Megaji, left tackle. Watch the rookie left tackle has quietly taken most of the first-team reps in recent practices. The competition with Braxton Jones is still technically open, but Amegaji has the momentum. Friday is the perfect evaluation setting. He'll face a mix of speed rushers and power edge defenders who will test his footwork, hand placement, and anchor strength. This will be his first time facing someone who hasn't been across from him every day in camp, which means no more guessing the opponent's moves before they happen. If Amegaji stands tall in this matchup, the Bears may have found their Week 1 starter at left tackle. Before listening to the latest Bears news, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a Chicago Bears update. This is your go-to spot for breaking news, in-depth analysis, and everything Bears all season long. Defensive standouts to watch. The Bears defense has plenty to prove. From solidifying the pass rush to finalizing the cornerback rotation, Friday's joint practice will be a measuring stick for several key defensive battles. 6. Dayo Odeyingbo, a defensive end. After a quiet start to camp, Dayo Odeyingbo is heating up. His win over Karan Amegaji at FanFest reminded everyone of his ability to disrupt plays off the edge. The Bears are counting on Odeyingbo to be a consistent threat opposite Montez Sweat. That's not just about sacks, it's about collapsing pockets, setting strong edges in the run game, and forcing offenses into mistakes. With Miami's quick passing game, he'll need to win fast and disrupt timing. If he can do that, he'll make life easier for the secondary and show the coaches he's ready to be more than just a role player. 7. Nahshon Wright. Cornerback Nahshon Wright's career in Dallas never took off, but his move to Chicago could be a fresh start. With Jalen Johnson out, Wright has been working heavily with the first team and holding his own. Friday might be his biggest challenge yet. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle aren't just fast, they're fast in different ways. Hill can take the top off a defense in an instant, while Waddle's short area quickness makes him deadly on intermediate routes. For Wright, this is a high-stakes audition. If he can compete against that level of talent, the CB2 job could be his to lose, even when Johnson returns. 8. Ruben Hippolyte, a linebacker. Ruben Hippolyte isn't a household name yet, but the rookie linebacker has been earning quiet praise from the coaching staff. His instincts, quick trigger, and willingness to hit have stood out in practice. The Bears won't be in base defense all that often, but when they are, LB3 matters. More importantly, if either TJ Edwards or Tremaine Edmonds were to miss time, Hippolyte might be the next man up. Friday will test his recognition skills against Miami's motion-heavy offense. If he diagnoses plays quickly and delivers in run fits, he'll strengthen his case for a roster spot and early playing time. 9. Austin Booker. Edge rusher Austin Booker's story is a reminder that preseason hype doesn't always carry over to the regular season. After a standout August last year, he faded once the games counted. This year, he's been quiet so far. A sack at FanFest was encouraging, but the Bears want to see more. Friday's joint practice could reignite his stock if he can win one-on-ones and disrupt plays consistently. Booker still has the physical tools, length, burst, and bend around the edge, but now he needs to show that he can turn flashes into sustained production. 10. Jaquan Brisker. Safety Jaquan Brisker doesn't need to prove his toughness, but Friday is an important checkpoint for him. After missing the last 12 games of 2024 with a concussion, this will be one of his most physical tests since returning. The Dolphins' offense is designed to stretch safeties both vertically and horizontally. Brisker will need to communicate coverages, react quickly, and still bring his trademark physicality. If he comes out of this practice healthy and confident, it could be the final mental hurdle before a big year in his contract season. Friday's joint practice is more than a midweek workout. It's a high-stakes evaluation for the Bears. For the offense, it's a chance to test timing, discipline, and adaptability against a defense that plays fast and disguises coverages well. For the defense, it's an opportunity to face one of the league's most explosive passing attacks and see how the secondary and pass rush hold up. The ripple effects could be immediate. Strong performances could lock in starting jobs, while struggles might open the door for depth chart changes. Coaches love joint practices because they compress weeks of evaluation into one session. The intensity, unpredictability, and competitiveness bring out truths that regular practices sometimes hide. Final thoughts: the Bears' joint practice with the Dolphins is a pivotal moment in their preseason. It's not about a win-loss record. It's about proof that the rookies can handle the speed of the NFL, proof that veterans are ready to lead, and proof that this team is more than just offseason optimism. If Caleb Williams commands the offense, if Romo Duns looks unstoppable, if Karana Megaji holds his ground, and if the defense can slow down Miami's speed, it will be a statement to the rest of the league. The Bears aren't just building, they're ready to compete now. Sunday's preseason opener will be fun, but Friday's practice might tell us more about the 2025 Chicago Bears than any August scoreboard ever could.